supposed to do now? Yeah, it's always dark in this area. Now you probably noticed I did dodge there. There is a basic dodge rate that a character possesses, and it works. But increasing or decreasing your dodge rate, or evade rate in this case, doesn't really do too much. Well, you wanted to help the Beast King, so whose fault is it really? Oh, really? Kevin's gonna believe this, probably. Poor kid. Oh wow, you didn't believe it automatically. Transition. Yeah, Super Nintendo has some definitely sprite limitation problems, but you know, it's still a great system. It did good for what it achieved. And this is probably my favorite looking game out of all of them. But yeah, we're now heading to Wendel. Alright. Yeah, you can see your experience there. One, very used to that. It's gonna be one for a little bit. Wolves are kind of annoying, to be honest. There's definitely some hard enemies in this game. Ghouls and late game enemies definitely show that. I don't know if that'll save anyone, but we can try it. Yeah, it takes its auto-scrolling right here. Oh wow. Did she run or did she die? So we have two reasons to go out to the world. Oh, that music. Such a fantastic soundtrack. And I wish enemies stayed this still all day. So we're heading to Holy City of Wendel. And unlike the others, we're not seeking to take it over. Just want some help. Some relief. Oh. Yeah, like pretty much any. It's gonna swim there? Jeez. But yeah, like any RPG. One heck of an adventure. And yeah, we get the credits before the game really starts up. That was our prologue. Or not prologue, but intro. Or Mode 7. I swear this game has so much Mode 7. But yeah. Seeing pretty big portions of the world map here. But we won't really get to explore too much of it. I'll get to a while later to the game. Oh, it feels so good to be playing this. Final Fight 3 was enjoyable, but I think my commentary for this is going to be a lot better. Because I played this game so much more. Despite only beating it 3 times. Can't believe he swam all the way there. Oh, hello, Luger. Well, there's some things we can do right now. So which is to buy some items. And this will show you how shopping's done. Shopping is pretty quick in this game, so I'll probably show most of it. Just buy some basic stuff here. The ground drops recover HP, and the pupoi grass, I think it's called, recovers any status effect that's put on you, like poison or sleep or something like that. You can talk to people around the town, like this guy right here. Yeah, whatever, old man. But there's not a whole lot to do. But what you want to do really is to sleep at the end. You can sleep until night, by the way. Yeah. So sleep at night. That's Angela over there. And a holiday. Holidays don't affect too much. I think like a mana holiday you can get free price at the end or something. That's about it. Not sure what they affect. Night and day is important for Kevin because night means werewolf form. So there's that. Enemies do respawn. If you go 2 maps from a location and come back, they'll be there again. Unless it's like right here. These enemies don't really respawn too often. Here we get into the slimes, or the Goombas of the game. Rabites. Die pretty easily. You can typically hold the attack button when you're near an enemy, and you'll dash toward them. So again, use your techniques whenever you got them, because they do a lot of damage. And you will get stronger techniques in the game. As you can see, we're still level 1, and we got LP of 6. We won't be getting spells for Kevin for quite a while, so best get used to that one. Kill all the enemies you can. Experience is really important in this game, especially since you need to be certain levels to achieve other classes, which you saw in the menu screen I showed off. Alright, the game doesn't really tell you this. Well, it doesn't tell you one part of this, but you can investigate this map here, or sign, to get to know where Wendel is. You have to do this, by the way. And you can try to approach the cave, but sealed by an invisible force. Okay, so what do you do next? Pretty much the general strategy is to talk to everyone, but there are 2 NPCs you can talk to advance the game after you check out that barrier. There's a weapon shop here, which you can get your next weapon. But yeah, talk to this guy. There's another guy too, but he's not in this town. Talk to him, and he'll comment about that. So it's one of those god dang it moments in RPGs. Well, yeah, we can't buy the weapon right now, so I'm going to get a little bit of money, which won't take very long. Now you're probably asking, when do you get your party members? The next party member is pretty soon, to be honest. And that party member will be level 4. So if you want to grind to level 4, you can. For commentary's sake, I won't be doing that. Oh yeah, something I forgot to bring up here. Wrong button. Press the X button to bring up your consumable items reel. Or wheel, not reel. And just press left or right. And press A to use them and B to get out of it. I'm going to wipe out the enemies on this map. Then go back and get that weapon. And then we'll proceed with the plot. That should bring me... Yep. Oh yeah, let's talk about something else. Probably noticed the day and time. That's just the holiday pretty much. For the day anyway. The time will, you know, it's pretty simple. Self-explanatory. If it's that dark elemental, it'll be nighttime. So it's very simple stuff. You don't really need to even care about it. If you're playing as Kevin, for the most part, dark, you typically want to rest it in until night. So you can be werewolf form as much as possible. There are items that can automatically make it night as well. Alright, now let's show you how to equip stuff. It's pretty basic here. I press the wrong button all the time. I swear, in every game I play. And that's it. Just press A right here. You can go to that, equip it. Once you go out of it, it'll show the accurate number of your stat, and bada boom. Weapons don't work like they do in Secret of Mana. Each character has their own fighting style, and they only have one fighting style. Didn't really... sorry about that, I kind of get too much in my head. But anyway, our next step is you want to rest at the inn. Ugh, okay. Forgot. Okay, there was a point in selling that. So let's go do that. Then we'll rest the inn and advance the story a little bit. This game is pretty linear, too. It's not too long, if you know what you're doing. Most people that hear about RPGs are probably wondering, is there grinding in the game? Grinding is mostly optional. You don't have to grind. There's only one point in the game where you have to grind. I'd say in-game. And I'll talk more about it there. I will be grinding at points, but it will be done off-screen. And here's the next story segment. Oh, well, the guy was talking about the light. Well, here's what he meant. Like how almost no one is asleep, by the way. Day and night systems didn't really take with schedules too well until like the Nintendo 64. Maybe the PlayStation? I haven't really played a lot of games on the PlayStation with day and night cycles. And general schedules and such. So we finally noticed it. Well then, let's follow that light, shall we? Saw a light similar to this in the intro, or in the beginning cutscene of the game that opens up when you start the game. So, I wonder what it is. We're about to find out, but we'll have to go through some enemies to do it. Well, we got a new weapon, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. And this chest, I think we might have got one earlier, but sometimes they have wheels. Depending on your luck, it changes the speed and the selection. Oh, we leveled up already. Oh, this increased strength, which increases our attack. As I previously stated, pretty much the most important stat in the game. Even for magic users, like Angela, which we didn't select, but she's there, and Carly, who we will be picking up later. Generally, you want to save at every save point. You can't save whenever you want to, so save whenever you can. Especially late game, when the game gets pretty tough. Luckily, I can afford to take some damage at this point. Because the enemies really aren't that bad at the moment. They get a lot more rough, and I'll be a lot more cautious later on. Anyway, finally coming. Oh, it's a fairy with 2 frames of animation. So is this? I assume this is an agent of the goddess of mana. Oh, she's all right apparently. Kevin, and you are picking me for what? Hey, that's where I'm going. Well, I assume everyone knows of it. Even someone like Kevin. Whoa. Oh, seriously? I wanted to say it, but probably shouldn't.